Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video, and this is going to be how to fix random Xbox Live disconnections. Now, I made another video, but I realized it didn't work because it was happening again, and I found out why. So, some people have been having things where they're in an online match, and all of a sudden, they'll just randomly disconnect for 3 seconds off Xbox Live, and it'll reconnect them. It gets really annoying because it kicks you offline. It's just so obnoxious because it kicks you out of matches. You may have some ban penalties and stuff. It's just so annoying. And I found a way to fix it, but it's not that good of a way. So as you know, things happening in the world, people have to stay inside. The issue is that, well, with that, Microsoft and Sony, since they're working from home, they had to increase the bandwidth. And what the bandwidth is if I go to network settings, which we're going to have to go to it in a moment to fix this, you go to test network speed and statistics. And once this loads up, it's taking a while, but since they've had to work at home, the bandwidth had to increase, and the bandwidth is pretty much your latency, which is your ping, your pretty much your speed, your connection speed, and all that. And the issue with that is, as you can see, oh man, 30 megabytes. Packet loss 1%. There's just, latency is 29, all this stuff. Now, I know a way to fix it, but you're really not gonna like this. So, I'm sorry, but this is like the only way to fix it. I've tried everything, and if this didn't work, and if you can't do it, then I'm sorry, but this is literally the only way to fix it. I've tried every other way. I've tried hard resets. I've tried reboots. I've tried unplugging Wi-Fi and plugging it back in for an hour. I've tried so many clear alternate MAC addresses, and it doesn't work. So the only way to do this is if I go to, see, I'm connected to D13D77. If I go to set up wireless network, the original connection I was connected to was D13D76, which is my router connection. These are both my route. This is both my router's connections. 77, or 76, I should say, 76, gives me around 80 megabytes per second, which sounds really, really good. But the issue is since bandwidth has increased, I was constantly disconnecting with my 80 megabytes per second. So what I did is I switched to D13D77, which is usually 14 megabytes per second. Now, I know that sounds bad, but since 3 megabytes is enough to make you have slight lag, this is really good because you won't lag too much or at all. Now, with D13D77, it's a slower speed, of course, and I don't get updates quick. But here's the thing. Once I switch this, I have not disconnected yet, which means the really only way to fix this is to get a slower connection speed. And I know that sounds really bad, and you're probably not going to like it, but it's the only way to do it. Now, I have found a good thing. With your slower connection speed, you can play games, which is great, because you will never disconnect. If you go to network settings, you can actually switch. Imagine you have a giant update in Modern Warfare, since Modern Warfare is like 30 gigabyte updates. Just switch back to your old Wi-Fi. They give you a lot of speed. Let the update finish, and then switch back to your slower Wi-Fi. And with that, you can actually play with your update while not constantly getting disconnected. Now, to do that, to get a slower speed, I'd say use a hotspot, get a router with slower speed, try to disconnect your Ethernet cable. I don't know. I'm sorry that this is the answer, but it's because so many people are playing, and since, they have to increase the bandwidth. So until this whole thing is over, has blown over, they'll probably fix the bandwidth, and then you could probably connect to your fast Wi-Fi again. And I know this is not a good solution, but it's the only solution that I have found to work. So I'm sorry, everybody, but if you like this video, or probably not like it, but if you found this somewhat helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to. I really don't care, just dislike, I guess. But I guess I'll see you guys next video. So goodbye, guys. I really hope this works because this really sucks.